It is March 10th, and I'm in a short sleeve shirt right now because it is about 60 degrees, 55 maybe. I just threw a bunch of hay, so it feels like 90. But it's warming up, stuff is starting to grow, and this is the exciting part of the year. Obviously still looks super brown, but if we just stop and bend down and take a look at the dirt here, the grass is starting to grow new green shoots. See, these are all new shoots. These are your old dormant shoots. And the alfalfa is finally starting to push shoots as well. So stuff is officially starting to grow. Now there's still a lot of stuff that has to happen, specifically some field work and input stuff that's got to happen here within the month. Number one, we've got some prowl and stuff that needs to get sprayed. The co-op will be here to spray these big fields and some of the new ground that we picked up. They'll be spraying that as well. We have to get a path created over at the new farm to allow the sprayers to get through. But before the sprayers even get in there and the spray, we have to spread the compost. And once that compost is spread, it's ready to be sprayed. With this warm weather, I'm gonna wash this thing. This is the last piece of equipment that I haven't washed. It's been too cold, so hopefully it starts fine, which it should. Oh yeah. It's not a bad looking tractor. I kind of like the rustic kind of look where, you know, it's still really red, but it's kind of just got that almost rustic patina to it. Kind of sharp, kind of like it. And again, I am definitely going to restore that tractor someday because it's also really nice when they're restored. Agco's still being a problem child. It's a pain in my butt, man. I was on the phone with the dealer for a little while a couple days ago trying to troubleshoot this tractor, and I thought we figured it out. It's kind of hard to tell, but behind that fitting right there, you kind of see it. There's a little circle thing behind that fitting, and it's kind of like a little cup. There's a cup that goes down with a washer and a retaining ring, and it pulls up with fluid when I park the tractor. So that's what confused the guy that I was talking to. He was looking at the diagram and I was looking at it, and I was sending him pictures and videos, and I was on the phone with him. He wasn't convinced that it was coming out of that cup there. I was pretty sure it was, just because I would run the tractor, like I cleaned it up really well, cleaned it up, washed it, blew it off with the air gun and brake cleaner, all that. It was spotless. Ran the tractor and just couldn't find anything leaking. Like I couldn't see anything leaking. So I went in for lunch for a half hour, came back out, and that cup was full of fluid. The tractor wasn't even running when it filled up. It's when it's not running. It's another beautiful morning. It was 35 when I woke up this morning, and the temperature is climbing incredibly fast. Remember we fed cows with it yesterday? Let's come look at the puddle underneath. That's not the puddle, but that's the puddle over there. So anyway, the big stack of big bales behind me back there, we're gonna load up a couple of them here this morning, get them out of here. And then we've actually got some seed and chemical coming at the same time. I got a lot of running around to do today. I kind of missed filming various parts of today, but it all makes sense tomorrow. Sold a couple big bales this morning. We're taking a load of straw and some small bales right there up to a neighbor's. And then earlier when I said I was running around like a chicken with my head cut off, that was when I had the guy come and get hay. I had seed and chemical delivered, and then I had to run over to our one farm to take delivery of some stone. And then tomorrow's plan is to rent a skid loader, head over to that farm, take care of cleaning brush and trees and putting that stone down to make a path for all of our equipment, so then we can spread compost, the sprayer can get in there, and soon we will be planting grass over there. We got a busy day today. I'm over here at one of our grass fields. We're actually gonna get some lime spread on here today, and I need to get cracking on taking one of these posts out because I want to make it easier for me to just move in between these two fields here instead of going through a gate and then in here and then out the gate and in another gate. It just makes for a pain. Inefficiency is what that is. So we want to be efficient this year. So we're going to take this post out. I don't really know how I'm going to get it out because I don't have a loader. So I brought a sledgehammer and brute force. Well, now it should be super easy to do this field. Come right through here and do this field. And the reason I wanted to do this is because before we'd have to come in that gate, do this field. It's an acre, acre and a half patch. Go out the gate, come in that gate, which is super tight, do this patch, go back out that gate, and then do that patch. By doing this, now I can come in those two gates, which are a lot easier to get in and out of, and do this whole thing as one section. Maybe at some point we could take this whole fence row out, but I'm not gonna do that right now. I don't know who thought it was a good idea to put me in one of these, because now I want one. I get a lot done in a day with this thing. Anybody else out there run Kubota? Not a bad machine. Not a bad machine. The dirt work is done here at this farm, so the whole reason I had to do all this dirt work is I had to make this path big enough so that we can get a sprayer back in through here basically. So the original way to get to all the various fields on this farm was to go through the buildings over there. However, it was extremely tight, and when I acquired this farm, they told me, hey, if we're gonna spray it, make a path, there's gotta be a better way into these fields. So there is a gate along a different road that goes into this back field and then opened up this path through here. So then the sprayer can just go boom, 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 and any other large pieces of equipment, baler, really anything, can go through here. Now, anything smaller than a sprayer can fit between the buildings a lot easier. We are right back where we ended yesterday. I got the spreader and a loader tractor over there, and we're gonna get spreading all this compost here. I have not seen the path since I've done work yesterday. I don't know how muddy and sloppy it is. We're about to find out. We're gonna see if it holds. It's got me a little bit worried. Four-wheel drive on, yes it is. As long as there's enough rock underneath to hold the weight of the machine, we'll be okay. We're moving fine. How bad is it back here? Definitely squishy, but it'll work. Squishy, but it will work. This tractor and spreader combo right now, I don't know, the tractor weighs what, 25,000 pounds, the spreader is probably 10, and there's probably 12 or 13 ton, maybe more, maybe closer to 15 ton on that spreader, so do the math. Here's the next path. This one, I didn't have to do any work except clear some brush over here. So we'll just work right through here. Just don't want to tip the spreader off the side of the bank there. It wouldn't be good. And we're spreading. Coming out the back there, I'm aiming for 8 ton to the acre. I'll try to get that figured out. If it doesn't come out exactly, I'm not too worried about it, but just to get some sort of fertility started on this farm, that's why we're doing this. Well, we got it all covered, all spread. That was a few hours of work condensed down into about a minute worth of video. So anyway, thanks for watching.